you doing?
Hi, Rajiv. Thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure being here. It's actually an honor, a platform that I want to thank your mom, Mrs. Mothie, for this. Thank you so much.
Well, I must say it's such an honor to have you here. I know that you've been making such a massive difference in your community, empowering people, women empowerment, talent development, youth empowerment. I think the list goes on. Vimy, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Okay. Rajiv, well, I come from a very difficult background in the past 7 years. I lost my only daughter to a brain aneurysm attack. And that put me into hibernation. I actually hibernated because before that I was a parliamentarian. I actually filled in the shoes of Mr. Rajbansi when he passed on. So I was here in Pietermaritzburg. So this area here in Scottsville brings back a lot of memories. So I filled the shoes of Mr. Rajbansi and a man that motivated me to the fullest. So with my family's support and leaders of that, uh, what's it, leaders of that magnitude, really filled the gap for me. So after I lost my daughter, I went into depression. But then eventually, after looking at my children, my two boys that I have and my husband, and seeing that they need me, and every time I went in the community, people says, come back, because I used to live in my PJs in the morning, medication, sleep, and that was my life. But then I realized, my daughter is not going to like what she's seeing. This is why I decided I want to do motivation to parents that lost their loved ones. So I told to myself, let me get out into community again because I know my people are missing me. Especially we come from a small town in Ladysmith, and Ladysmith is compact. Everyone needs you. So with their support, I came out of that little shell and I've started all over again. But from being the councillor in Ladysmith, parliamentarian, businesswoman, Miss India Northern KwaZulu-Natal regional director for 21 years. So, this is me. I love people. And Rajiv, you are such an honor to see on Facebook, on all your shows, because I know in your dad's days, when I did Sari Queen on the City Hall stage, those were the days I used to see little Rajiv. So it's an honor, really.
Now, that sounds so exciting because I can see you are truly a lady that understands how it was many years back and the challenge that each and every one of us have faced. But now you're giving people hope. You're out there in the community, you're sacrificing your time to make our South Africans' lives better. I acknowledge that. Vimy, what are the secrets to your success?
The secret to my success is being positive, being optimistic. I always believe, look at the big picture. If you fail to see that, then don't step away because when you fall, you must still wake up and start running. And Mr. Rajbansi's word, after a storm, you will definitely see the rainbow. So I live by that.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned Mr. Rajbansi because I had the opportunity of spending a lot of time with him myself, and he's one man that has truly motivated me. He has helped me become the individual I am today. He always used to tell me, there's no bad publicity. All publicity is good publicity. I remember that very strongly. Now, I want to know from you, what are you currently working on, and how can people get involved?
Whilst we're there with Mr. Rajbansi's topic, even Mrs. Rajbansi, a person that is not selfish at all, motivates me all the time because she lost her son and I lost my daughter. So we like cling together to give each other hope. But she's my biggest supporter, I promise you. But then coming back to your question, you did say, what am I doing currently? Currently, I am running a little group of ladies. It's called Let's Build Women, taking them higher. This is what I believe. If you're a female and you have no hope at all, please come and see me because I will be there to build you, motivate you, because I know what it is to be down there. So I love to work with females after my experience with Miss India. I think in the 21 years, I did 21 pageants every year. So I accumulated daughters from 21 pageants. So these girls still come back to me when they need advice. When they need me to MC a little function for them, Vimmi Ramdas is there.
So you're the mother of the community, and I love that. I love that. You look like our very own Hema Malini, our movie star. We are privileged to have her with us on the Global Leader Show. Vimy, I must say, and I know that you're very passionate about the amazing work that the MF is doing, and you're very passionate about women empowerment and talent development. Any final words to all your fans out there?
To my fans, my family, my supporters, and Mrs. Rajbansi, who put me here today, I want to say a very, very big thank you. I am truly blessed to have you in my surrounding, and God bless you. And remember, this is the silly season. Please be safe.
Wow, I couldn't put it better myself. To the entire team of MF, to Mrs. Rajbansi, we wish you all of the best. To everybody who has helped Vimy on her journey of becoming a global leader, making a difference. You know, I always say to people, it's not about the big things, it's about the small things that make the massive difference. Because as individuals, if each one of us in this world, 7 billion, 8 billion people, if we each can help one person, we will literally change the world. Vimy, I'd like to thank you for being on the Global Leader Show. I'd like to thank you for coming through. And I just want to say, we wish you all the best on your journey, all the best on everything you're doing. You have our full support. From myself, Rajiv Mothie, I've just got one thing left to say. You guys have just been motivated.